Hey guys, this is going to be my Hunger Games movie review, and if you can hear my dad mowing outside, I'm sorry about that. So this review probably isn't going to have like a ton of specific parts in the movie because I saw it at midnight during like the premiere, and it's been a few days now, and it was the middle of the night, even though like I remember the movie well, but I don't know how easy I'll bring up specific instances, and I'm sure I'll leave things out, but there probably will be some spoilers for the movie, so if you don't want to be spoiled, then I wouldn't watch this. Overall, I think they did an amazing job on the movie. I loved it. I thought there were things added that weren't in the book, but overall I think they did an amazing job of like capturing what the book did. I mentioned this on VU earlier that they could have really done a lot more with the love triangle than the book, and I say that in a negative way. They could have really made the love triangle bigger, and they did incorporate Gale into the movie, like showing him when Katniss and Peeta kiss, which I didn't really like that so much, but overall they didn't make the love triangle a huge deal. The main focus of the movie was the games and that, which it should have been, and even Katniss and Peeta, the stuff between them wasn't a huge deal in the movie. It was there, but it definitely wasn't the focus, and I really like that because for a Hollywood movie they could have really focused on that more than anything else. And while I love that aspect of the book and the movie, I love Katniss and Peeta, but I really like that that wasn't a huge focus of the movie. I also think they did a really good job with all of the blood and stuff. I've seen a couple of reviews of people that wish there had been more, but this coming from someone who's extremely squeamish. I have a phobia of blood. I get sick to my stomach when I see blood. I generally will freak out if I'm around a lot of blood, and I actually had trouble watching the movie at a couple of points because of the amount of blood that was in the movie. So if there had been more blood, I don't really know how I would have reacted to it. I had to look away from the screen several times because it really freaked me out. But that being said, there wasn't a ton of blood. It was definitely there, quite a bit, but I mean, even there were scenes when Katniss cuts her forehead, and the blood is on her forehead like the entire cave scene, and I couldn't focus on that because there were a couple times during that, even though they're not even focusing on the blood, it's just on her forehead, and I couldn't stand it. I had to look away, even though I really wanted to watch that scene. So I'm happy with the amount of blood because it definitely portrays the fact that they are fighting to the death without being too freaky where I couldn't watch the movie at all. So I'm happy with that amount of blood. I also really liked how all of the actors portrayed their characters. There's no one actor who stands out to me as being bad or not portraying their character correctly. I love them all, especially Jennifer as Katniss and Josh as Peeta and Amandla as Rue. I loved all of them. I loved everyone in the movie. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about Liam as Gale, and I still don't really think there was enough Gale in the movie to really know how well he's going to do in the second and third when Gale is in it more. But overall, I was happy with his performance, but I don't think we're really going to know how well he's going to portray Gale later when Gale has a bigger role, if you know, because obviously, especially Mockingjay is what I'm kind of wondering how he'll do with Gale and Mockingjay. But for this movie, I was happy with his performance, which I was a little worried about. So my camera just died on me like it has been because I bought 2 new rechargeable batteries specifically for this camera because that battery was doing that, and I figured that battery's about to die. But then I forgot to charge them, so I was using the old battery because I'd completely forgotten, and so I had to just put one of those in, and they haven't been fully charged yet. They come partially charged, but I'm not sure how charged they come, so we're just gonna hope this doesn't go dead on me and continue with the review. Now I might be hurrying and rushing through things. But I loved the flashes to the game makers within the games, like getting to see them. I thought that was really interesting, how that was done. I really liked that. And the end with Seneca Crane, when he goes into the room with the berries, I loved that. Absolutely loved that. And the conversations we get to see with Haymitch and Seneca Crane and Snow and everything throughout the movie, I loved that aspect of the movie. And I thought getting to see the like riot type thing in District 11 was really cool. I thought Rue's death was done really well. That was probably where I had the most tears in the entire movie. And I really don't know what else to say. I just all around loved the movie, and that's pretty much all I'm going to say. I had one thing I didn't like other than them showing Gale during the Katniss and Peeta kiss, which I don't know why that bothered me, but it did. I didn't really have a problem with any of the other shots like from during the games, but I thought that was like kind of unnecessary. I know it was like kind of set up the love triangle, but I didn't really like that there. And I know I had something else because I remember having two things I didn't like, and now I can't remember what the other one was. But pretty much everything else, maybe when I watch it again, I'll have more things I thought were wrong. But overall, generally speaking, I just love the movie, except for two things, even though I can't remember what the other one was. And I'll probably remember it as soon as I stop filming. Yeah, I've been sitting here a while trying to think about what the other thing was, and I can't. So if I remember it, I will put it down in the description of the video. If I don't remember it, it won't be there. Or I'll add it whenever I do think of it. I don't know, that's bothering me now, so I'll definitely be trying to figure that out for the rest of the day. But I can't remember. But overall, I generally really love the movie, and I would definitely recommend going to go see it. I thought it was really well done. I really enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.